Because there is such a deviation between the price of Bitcoin and the price of the regular financial markets, we are going to overlay the Bitcoin price on the regular financial markets and look at the past of Bitcoin. Whenever we've seen these big deviations, what eventually happens. Because normally, guys, we do know that Bitcoin and the regular financial markets are very, very correlated. So guys, let's jump straight into it and let's go to the early days of this price action, and especially to the previous Bitcoin bull market. And yeah, guys, if you like the content, make sure to leave a thumbs up. That's very much appreciated. I'll put my camera right here so you can see the price action of Bitcoin a little bit better. And then we can already see right here that the regular financial markets started to rally in 2019. That was before Bitcoin actually rallied. But you can see that they were still pretty correlated, right? But it looks like that the SP 500, the regular financial markets, is leading the way. So we see this one first rallying, Bitcoin follows. And then once the regular financial markets stops and coming down, we do see that until this one is coming down and bottoming, Bitcoin also somewhat had a corrective structure right here, where we just like moved kind of sideways until the regular financial markets bottomed, and then we went up and Bitcoin went up again. So very correlated in 2019. Then when Bitcoin topped, we actually saw Bitcoin going down first after peaking at roughly, what was it, 14,000 US dollars. And eventually the stock market also kind of corrected, so we were not really in that strong uptrend anymore with Bitcoin and with the stock market, right? We have the stock market going here in this range from the top till the bottom, back to the top, a little bit lower, and then right here we broke out of the range. That was roughly in October 2019 after Bitcoin made that rally. And as you can see, also even when the regular financial markets broke above that range and started this rally again, we had also a deviation with crypto. So Bitcoin actually had this massive pump first, which not really correspond with a massive pump in the regular financial markets, but it did occur with the breakout of that sideways range. And then crypto, Bitcoin completely retraced back to these lows, something that we have not seen in the regular financial markets. The regular financial markets just continued to go up right here, while Bitcoin actually was going down, taking a breather from the rally we have seen right here earlier that year. Then Bitcoin right here moving sideways, and eventually once the regular financial markets start to break back out to the upside, also after moving a period of sideways, we are seeing Bitcoin following until we basically have that massive top, and that massive black swan event occurred on March 2020. So this is also showing again that first the regular financial markets went and Bitcoin actually afterwards followed. Now get rid of the drawings. Let's have a look at the next one. 2020, we can see both actually really dropped down, and maybe even Bitcoin started to drop a little bit earlier or more heavily, that's for sure, than the regular financial markets. But if you just overlay these charts, you could almost say that, yeah, they almost look similar, right? They almost look the same. They are very, very correlated because they are both risk on assets. And here we can see also Bitcoin going up. Regular financial markets often goes first up, and Bitcoin needs a little bit more time and then goes after it. Right here moving sideways, regular financial markets go up, Bitcoin also goes up, and then regular financial markets corrects, Bitcoin also corrects. What happens here? Regular financial markets go up, Bitcoin needs a little bit more time, and here we have an interesting deviation, because here we actually see the regular financial markets breaking down, testing these lows again, while in fact Bitcoin was going up. And this might be the situation that we are in right now, that we are right before this massive bull run. That would also really mean that we are most likely looking at the 16-year cycle theory, so that the bull market top will also occur earlier. But this could definitely a possibility, because we haven't really seen that much deviations, because often what we see is that the regular financial markets is first making the move like we have seen so far, and then afterwards Bitcoin follows. And most of the time that's to the upside, so the regular financial markets goes up, Bitcoin sometimes needs some breathing time, some sideways time, and then it moves up too. But here is the first situation, 2020, right before that massive correction in the regular financial markets, and Bitcoin just takes off, and really takes off. Right, really takes off. And what happens here? Here we have some correction. Bitcoin first, regular financial markets follow a little bit later. But generally, they're both really trending up. Then when Bitcoin really got overextended right here, we got a correction. We also saw a small correction in the regular financial markets. But really, kind of, we were in the sideways range right here. Broke that range to the upside. First, we see the strength in the regular financial markets again. Bitcoin eventually follows. Regular financial markets top comes down. Bitcoin tops comes down. It's super correlated, guys. And then Bitcoin goes up. Regular financial markets goes up. They both correct. And eventually they both top pretty soon. So Bitcoin top November 2021. And the regular financial markets had the top at December 2021. So that's a couple of months deviation. And we do see that correction on both charts. And they actually both bottom also at the same time. Roughly. And then both get that bounce. Get that bottom again. We have another low right here, which is kind of close to each other. And then you can see again, regular financial markets first taking off, and then Bitcoin is eventually following the regular financial markets. So very interesting, guys, because right now we again have like a deviation. The big question is, will Bitcoin follow the regular financial markets with this delay that we just like maybe follow and go a little bit lower? Or is this actually the moment that the regular financial markets will follow Bitcoin as we've seen in 2020? So that would really fit the 16-year cycle narrative, because that would be a early acceleration in the bull market. So 2020 was already a little bit later, right after the halving, but the 16-year cycle would predict that it actually happens already before the halving. So that is something to take in mind. This is definitely something to watch, because this deviation sooner or later probably will get back to that correlation. So those lines will meet again. And then the question is, will the regular financial markets follow Bitcoin in this rally, or will Bitcoin follow the regular financial markets? And I think right now you can make a case for both, because if you look at the 16-year cycle, yes, it looks like Bitcoin should accelerate even more and regular financial markets should follow. That would make a lot of sense. And guys, when we overlay the interest rates, it's getting even more interesting, because the interest rates are pretty high. Generally, that is not that bullish for any market. It's now way higher than it was at March 2020 when it was starting to come down. But as you can see right here, we also had like the interest rates were high, but we still got that acceleration. But we got an early top and then massive correction. Maybe we get something similar, guys, where we have like that interest rates high, we get an early acceleration, but we also get an early top. That's something you definitely have to take into consideration as the structure. If Bitcoin is really going to accelerate at these levels, the structure is different than a regular 4-year cycle or than previous bull markets. So guys, very interesting times. I'm very curious what you think is going on right here. Are we going to get that early acceleration into that 16-year cycle with an early bull market top? Or are we going to see first a correction in the Bitcoin price and we got eventually going to see a regular 4-year cycle? Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you missed this Bitcoin rally like many people and you're looking for the next opportunity, I'm publishing a video on Will Alerts today, which is presenting you with the next big opportunity. And we had already the trade on Chainlink, we had other trades on DYDX, but right now we really found a chart that is really setting up for a nice potential gain. And yeah, that video will be published today on Will Alerts. You can join basically for free by joining one of these exchanges down below in the description. So definitely recommend to join the service, as you will get extra premium content, premium alpha for what's going on in the crypto markets. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash up the like button. I want to wish you all a beautiful day today. I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.